There is an emerging phenomenon within anime, a rapacious, greedy one at that. Today I came across this article, which all but confirms this trend I've been witnessing over the past year. Demon Slayer Mugen Train Arc being re-released in theaters. The initial release was but a few years ago. In my humble opinion, it's far too soon for another theatrical release. Yet here we are. But this is only the tip of the iceberg. Last year, I came across my first instance of this burgeoning phenomena when I went to go see Demon Slayer, the Hashira training arc. Now I went in cold. I've read the manga, so I knew the gist of what would happen. But I didn't read the synopsis or reviews. I wanted the novel experience of going to see the Hashira training arc. I thought prior to going, it makes perfect sense. It's another Mugen train. Take an arc which isn't too much content and compress it into a single film instead of an entire season. But I was surprised, perplexed, and dumbfounded in what I found within the film itself. 3/4 of the film were dedicated to simply regurgitating content we had seen before. The climax of the Swordsmith Village arc. We get a simple 20-minute episode of fresh content, a novel experience, which in itself is only the preamble to the actual Hashira training arc. So within the film titled the Hashira training arc, there is not any Hashira's training in the arc itself. False advertising through and through. When I sat through that film, I could feel the greed oozing off the screen. I felt icky being there in that theater. I was only fooled once though, but I kept my eyes and ears out. They did the same thing with Solo Leveling. In December, they released, retelling the end of the series and then placing the first episode in there. So if you went to go pay $15, you could go see the first episode of the new season before anyone else. They did it with Kaiju number 8. They're putting Mugen Train back in theaters. It's a new trend within the anime sphere, the community. The companies are finding any way to skim money off the top from us. I have no problem paying. I love supporting the anime community. But for true novel experience, I'll go pay to go see Look Back in theaters. But not that. Maybe Mugen Train, if you truly loved it, maybe I can see it. But still, 3 years after the initial release, I think it's too soon. But the part that really gets me are these telling you you're going to go see this new content, but truly it's episodes you've seen before crammed into a movie setting and then placing the first episode of the next season in there and then claiming the entire compendium of what you sit down to see is new content. It's duplicitous and extremely rapacious. The greed is cloying. I'm not a fan of this new trend, this new staple within the anime community, because after a year, it's here to stay for now. Let me know what you guys think. Anyways, peace.